Welcome back, YouTube. Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at the final four of the Kre-O Transformers Micro Changers Wave 3 blind bag crayons. And man, look at this lineup. We've got three beasts in a car. That is rather unusual. So to start us off here, we're going to be taking a look at this little guy all the way to the left. And this is a Sharkticon. Yes, that's true. So here it is, Sharkticon. I'm not sure what iteration of Shark. I guess this is the Generation 1 Sharkticon, but goodness knows he doesn't really look it. I guess he's got all the important visual cues. He's got, the claw hands. He's got a shark head. He's got a weapon tail. And yeah, I mean, very nice silver used here on the crayon body. The head is just plain gray. Pretty cool weapon. You can kind of move it around a little bit. It's sort of a flail, like morning star, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I mean, overall, I guess it gets across just enough what it's trying to be, but I think they could have done a little better on this one. It's certainly not my favorite. I like it simply because of how goofy it is, but not really for any other reason. But we'll check back with him in robot mode and see if there's any improvements made there. So moving on to definitely one of my favorites, and not because it's a great crayon, because it's about on par with the Sharkticon there, but simply because of the subject matter. I have a fondness in my heart for Beast Wars, simply because it was kind of what brought me out of my dark ages of Transformers collecting, as it were. And so Cheetor, especially, I love cheetahs. They're like my totally favorite animal ever. So yeah, Cheetor has a special place in my heart, even though here he just looks like a weird yellow rat with a gun sticking out of his butt. I think I would have preferred it maybe if they had made like one of these other pieces black, just to kind of like break up the yellow and give it more of like a sort of spotted appearance, to give it a little bit more, cheetah-esque appearance. But overall it's not bad. I just wish they'd come up with a better head than this, because it's kind of it's a derpy head, no matter what. Considering some of the specialized pieces they make for some of these things, I think they could have done a little better than that, but that's all right. It's Cheetor. He's neat. Up third, we have our dear friend Beachcomber. And it's nice. They did a little bit something different, not the usual car mode. They added a few different things here, onto the back to kind of give it like more of an open feel. I do have one definite problem with this, and that is the return of the super weak torso post, and that is a bummer. It's very, very loose, kind of holding this thing together. It's okay, actually, for now, but it is very loose. But otherwise, I kind of like how this guy looks. I think he's a little more sporty looking than your average Beachcomber, but I think that works. I think, and I think in this case, the arms here actually work in the figure's favor as far as vehicle mode, because it kind of gives you the impression of like arm suspension, which I think is really cool. So, yeah, Beachcomber. There you go. And last but not least, our friend Seawing. He's one of the Seacons. And as you can see, he is a manta ray or stingray, a ray of some kind, a ray of sunshine. And yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about here. He is just that. It's very cool that they actually printed on the helmet. I think that's great. I was not expecting that, so to find it when I popped the package open was really cool. He is one of the Seacons, so of course he can combine hopefully with the other Kre-O Seacons to form Piranhacon. I think they're missing one though. I think Scalor they don't have yet, but yeah, he's a ray of some kind, and yeah, there you have it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to turn these guys into their robot modes, and we will take a look at them in a moment. Alright guys, here we are, and here we have our remaining crayons in robot mode. And once again, we're going to start off here with the Sharkticon. And as you can see, he now looks a lot more like the first generation Sharkticon. He's got his flail. He's got his little helmet. He's got his angry face. He's got some very nice printing on his chest there. But one other thing he does have is a terrible hunchback. That's unfortunate right there. So I don't know if he's supposed to continue to be like hunched over a little bit, like I remember these guys being kind of, I want to say like a little bit pot-bellied, which they kind of do, kind of emulate sort of a rounded print on his chest. But other than that, I mean, he's fun. He's fun looking. I think the printing is fantastic. I love the silver with the blue that they use on him. I think it stands out very nicely. And yeah, I mean, overall, he's neat. He's just very silly with this huge thing sticking off his back. But thankfully, you can just pull that right off, and the brick holding it on. So not a terrible deal. This guy's nice and tight in the waist department. So very cool. Again, I like this little doodad. So that is the Sharkticon. Up next is Cheetor, and yeah, Cheetor's cool. I think the helmet's a little goofy. Again, I don't like this. Excuse me. I don't like this animal head that they have. I know they set it up to be kind of an all-purpose sort of thing, but it just looks silly, especially with all the holes in the ears and on the nose and everything. It just comes off looking goofy. But other than that, I really like Cheetor. Again, I love the printing on the chest. He's got a little gun, and for some reason a sword. Cheetor never really used a sword, other than in Beast Machines he had that. He had the blades or whatever. But yeah, not really a sword user, this guy. So I don't know what the deal is there. But yeah, overall, I really like Cheetor. There's his face a little closer up. You can see a nice blue head going on there. Very cool. Very nicely done. Cheetor. Here we have Beachcomber, and you can see he's got his very nice little shade looking eyes going on there. Some nice chest printing, although it is a bit hard to see against the blue of his chest, especially on camera. And again, he's got that terrible loosey-goosey waist. He does come with a gun. I have him holding it that way. He's got a wrench or something, I've decided it is, because Beachcomber's a pacifist, so he's not going to use this gun as it's intended. But see on the back there, he's got a little bit of kibblage. But other than that, very, very cool. He's just got a lot of personality in his face, I think. And yeah, very nicely done, Beachcomber. If not for the goofy loose waist. And of course, last but not least is Seawing, and he's falling apart here. So here you can see Seawing. He's got a little helmet on. He's got his tail sword. Very simple printing on the chest, but it works. On the legs as well. You just basically flip the wings around on his back, and there you go. That's pretty much all you're dealing with. I love the color on his arms. I think that that turquoise color is great. Yep, I broke him. Yeah, overall, very nice. I mean, it's very simple, but you know, gets the character across. And we can pop his helmet off, and you can see he's got weird face print there. Come on, there we go. He's got kind of a little soul patch thing going on there. So maybe he's been hanging out with Beachcomber. They've been you know, doing a little grooving. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Oh man, been working all day, exhausted. All right, but yeah, overall, very nice lineup. Let's get them all together here. We've got this guy, we've got Huffer, got Nemesis, got Thrust, got Kickback, Nose, got oh, hey, Guzzle, come on, man. Come on, let's not play this way. It's not fair. It's not fair to the other crayons. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. And last but not least, let me move him up too. See, he looks quite back heavy as well. Long haul. I think that's everybody, right? Yes. Yes, it is. So here we have Wave 3 of the Kre-O Micro Changers. Transformers. Awesome. I adore them. They're cute. They're cuddly. They do more stuff than the bot shots, which is, you know, plus 2. But yeah, there's your Wave 3 lineup all together, looking great. Yeah, very nice wave overall. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.